Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in today's episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a law of attraction hypnosis session for health, wealth, and happiness. Now, health, wealth, and happiness are the kind of things that everyone wants. Nobody wants to be sick. Therefore, we want health and energy and vitality. Nobody wants to be poor and impoverished. Therefore, wealth gives us more freedom, more choice, more status, more influence to do the kind of things that we want. And happiness normally means that whatever we value most in life, those values are being met. And for some people, that might be human connection, relationships. For some people, that might be learning and growth and travel and experiences, whatever it might be. The client that I was working with on this particular session worked in technology and wanted this kind of wealthy future. And we came to the conclusion that it's very difficult to have a very high income as an employee. And that tends to be the reason why a lot of people that are financially successful tend to be either business owners or entrepreneurs that have equity in a company, or they create some kind of intellectual property, normally within the structure of a business. Because to accumulate wealth by buying assets means that you need to have a high income and then, after tax normally, buy those assets, which have the potential to increase in value. I'm a big believer in the power of buying assets. My recommendation is that whatever age you are at the point where you start buying assets, that's the percentage of your income that's a very sensible amount of your income to buy assets. So if you're 25 when you start buying assets, you should ideally aim for 25% of your income to be buying those assets. But to become super wealthy, just buying assets is kind of the slow road. To build and create your own assets is a faster way of doing it. And typically the two main assets that it's possible to build are either intellectual property or businesses. Unless you have some very good skill at house building, then you might be able to buy land cheaply and build the asset of a house, but then you still need the materials to do that. So this particular health, wealth, and happiness manifestation session is geared to someone that was quite technically savvy and wanted a future where they were in a good relationship, had a high income, had a high net worth, and had the freedom that comes from that high net worth. But they also wanted to be fit and healthy. So having a lean, athletic body and having the energy that goes with it was desirable for them. So perhaps when you're listening to this hypnosis session, not all of these kind of things are desirable for you. In which case, if you like the idea of having a law of attraction hypnosis session built around what would represent the ideal future for you, click the link in the show notes. We can have a free 30-minute consultation call, and then we can talk about how we can actually create some law of attraction manifestation hypnosis specific to you and your goals and what you're looking for. And you could listen to this hypnosis session that's customized, built around you and your goals and values as many times as you want, each time increasing the probability of ideas and resources to help get you there. But at the same time, you might find that this hypnosis session might align with some of your values. If you want to be healthy and wealthy, maybe not in exactly the same way as this client, it's still helpful. So if you like the idea of having a bespoke session, click the link in the show notes. If you want to experience this hypnosis session to see if it's helpful, then find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of relaxation and calm. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of worry, stress, or tension to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. Breathing in that resourceful feeling of relaxation, exhaling tension as you position your body in a way to enable you to feel more comfortable and to allow deep feelings of relaxation to be possible. I want you to focus your attention on the middle of your forehead, becoming aware of any tension on the muscles in your forehead, but also around the eyes. And then while you're focusing on the center of your forehead, allow your eyelids to close if they're not closed already. And as the muscles in your eyelids relax, keep focusing on the muscles there in your forehead and increase the tension while you're staring into the middle of your forehead. And then breathe in a deep breath, a breath of resourceful relaxation, and then shift your focus downwards, perhaps towards your jaw, and just feel a wave of relaxation washing from the top of your head all the way down, enabling you to feel deeply relaxed, feeling the relaxation in your forehead, your eyelids, all around your eyes, going into your jaw, and that wonderful feeling of relaxation enables you to feel deeper and deeper relaxed. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. And I want you to imagine a future, not just any future, but a desirable future for you. And I want you to create a picture in your mind of a luxurious penthouse in Manhattan, New York City. Imagine floor-to-ceiling windows looking out at the incredible cityscape. I want you to imagine the furniture being exactly the furniture that you would have if you were earning a high income, you were a high net worth individual. You wouldn't need to choose based on cost. You could choose based on style and comfort. So imagine those stylish sofas. Maybe walk into your bedroom and see a comfortable bed. I want you to imagine here in this penthouse there is a large bathroom, perhaps with stylish large bath. Maybe there's art on the walls. Maybe there are things that you wouldn't dream of having now but could have in the future. Maybe there is state-of-the-art virtual reality, a room just for games, and maybe there is a grand piano. Maybe there's something else. This is your future penthouse. So imagine it's decorated and adorned with the things that are appealing for you and your life. And I want you to imagine that there is a wall in this penthouse that has pictures of key milestones in your life that represented success. Maybe there were certain courses you learned or milestones you achieved, and there are pictures of you holding certificates or shaking hands with influential people, I want you to get a sense that you didn't magically acquire this wealth and this lifestyle. It came from choices, decisions, hard work and learning that enabled you to create this future. And I want you to imagine somewhere in this apartment is the most comfortable chair, maybe a recliner chair, but it's so comfortable. Imagine placing yourself on that chair, feeling the weight of your body just relax into that chair. And with your eyes closed, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and with each descending number, you will feel deeper and deeper relaxed. There in the chair, feeling comfortable. 10, eyelids feeling heavier and heavier, letting go of any tension. 9, muscles in your forehead, the very muscles responsible for expressions like concern or surprise, just melt away any tension and feel relaxed in your forehead. 8, relaxation spreading to your cheeks, your jaw. A wave of relaxation washes over your head and goes down into your neck. As 7, any tension in your neck and your shoulders just melts away, and you can feel that tension leave your body in your outward breath, taking you deeper and deeper relaxed. 6, that relaxation spreads down your arms into your fingers. Arms feeling limp, loose, heavy, feeling so deeply relaxed. And then as you breathe in, 5, your internal organs start to relax. Feel your lungs relaxing as it's easier to breathe deeper. Your heart relaxing as your heart rate slows down. Your stomach relaxing, your diaphragm relaxing, taking deeper and deeper breaths. All the way into your gut, any anxiety just melting away. And then 4, and then 3, shifting now into your legs, feeling so deeply relaxed there on that chair. Legs feeling limp, loose, heavy. 3 goes to 2. And very soon you're going to imagine what it would feel like to fall asleep in this chair in your future reality and reminisce as to how all of this happened. 2 and then 1, falling asleep in that chair, and then dreaming as 1 goes into 0 that you're in a deep, deep sleep. And in that sleep, you're thinking of your past. And I want you to think of a specific moment in your past where you hadn't had the level of success you wanted, but you had crystal clear clarity on what you wanted. And I want you to see that version of you, a version of you looking motivated, driven, ambitious, full of self-belief, and see that younger version of you hungry to live the life that you desire. See that version of you and then step into that version of you, feeling how it would feel like for you to just know that you are destined for great things, for health, wealth, and happiness. And I want you to imagine as your mind dives into a tranquil state, it begins to sketch the blueprint of your dream life. Every line, every detail, filled with intent and clarity. As you breathe deeply, each exhale could symbolize releasing limitations, while each inhale might draw in boundless possibilities of achieving a lean, strong, athletic body. I want you to get a sense of what that lean, strong, athletic body would mean to you. How would you know if you were lean and strong? What could you do? What would you look like if you saw your reflection in a mirror? If you were lean, strong, and athletic? And just accept that this is destined to be your future. And you will do what is necessary in terms of activity, exercise, and nutrition to gravitate toward that lean, strong, athletic body. With every rhythmic beat of your heart, envision the flow of prosperity and wealth, effortlessly attracting an income that sails smoothly over 3 million each year. And you can imagine a strong, vibrant energy that molds your physique, nurturing it into a reflection of strength, health, and exceptional fitness. They say that health is the true wealth. You wouldn't want to be a billionaire if you were dying. So therefore, this strong, healthy, lean, energetic body enables you to feel good in your own skin, filled with confidence and high self-esteem. And I want you to picture your success mirrored in a thriving technology enterprise, where each day is a canvas for creation, growth, and invaluable learning. And you might find the process of manifesting wealth as easy as the gentle flow of a river, steadily progressing towards a high net worth. And that high net worth is just an abundant reflection of your efforts. You can already start to feel that the world is opening up for you, that you are destined for great things. Envision the doors of high growth asset investments opening wide, welcoming you into realms of financial growth that are as vast as your aspirations. And as your mind navigates through the soothing currents of hypnosis, envision it gaining the sharpness, the agility to solve complex issues with ease, laying down the bricks of your path to success. As your wealth increases, as you become healthier and fitter and leaner, you accept that this isn't a journey where you are a solo traveler. So imagine the comforting warmth of love, companionship, and understanding wrapping around you as you share your life's journey with someone intelligent, kind, beautiful, and composed. Someone that you can enjoy your great success with. You've already seen your New York penthouse, but now I want you to picture yourself stepping into your elegant London house. Maybe you have an idea of which part of London it's in, the style of house, and walk around that house. Every room a testimony to your accomplishments. Every part of that house echoing with laughter and love. And I want you to find a comfortable sofa there in that London home and just sit down and relax. And as you float further into the depths of relaxation, your mind could become a magnet to opportunities, effortlessly attracting ventures that fuel your business growth. With each moment, your mind might sharpen, becoming a brilliant tool that processes, learns, and remembers with impeccable precision, aiding in making decisions that propel you forward. And now teleport back to your New York penthouse. Imagine there's a balcony outside and picture the skyline from that penthouse. An expansive view that symbolizes the boundless scope of your achievements. And maybe you're working from these two locations, and maybe you have a head office buzzing with smart, intelligent, hardworking people. So visualize a reality where your business not only thrives, but creates a ripple of positive change, a narrative of growth, innovation, and success. Feel a profound sense of fulfillment, a hearty satisfaction that springs from nurturing a flourishing business. Every milestone a melody of triumph. I want you to get a sense that success isn't easy. There are challenges, there is adversity. But connect with the feeling that your sharp mind, your resilience, your determination can overcome any challenge. And with every calming breath, envision the picture of your dream life becoming clearer, more attainable, the pathway illuminated with the golden glow of certainty. And maybe you could visualize the aura of prosperity expanding in this reality, nurturing your ambitions, fueling your desires to achieve and to relish the treasures of a well-lived life. As you think about that future, feel like you're living it and feel the captivating charm of intellectual and emotional companionship. That this relationship that you have enhances the quality of your life, but also the size of your ambitions. This is a person that is assisting you on your journey. Someone that understands and is part of your shared vision of a beautiful future. As you align your thoughts with the rhythm of success, feel the universe conspiring to manifest your dreams into the tangible reality of a fulfilling, prosperous life. And as you gently embrace the waves of relaxation, keep in mind the incredible power you possess to shape, to manifest a life you aspire, every desire, every goal within your reach, awaiting your beckon. Feel you're back in that London house and walk around. But walk around with a sense of pride and accomplishment. You put the work in. You came up with the ideas. You created something valuable, and this is something that reflects the value you've created in the world. And then imagine you're now back there in that comfortable chair in your New York penthouse. And as you leave that chair, walking around, feeling that life is a stimulating fascinating, exciting world full of fulfillment. It doesn't feel like you've passed a finishing line and there's nothing to do. Everything that you've achieved up to this point just gives you more evidence that you're capable of incredible things. There is always more to learn, to do, to experience, to create. So I want you to imagine a future where you've achieved so much. You feel healthy, you feel wealthy, you feel genuinely happy, but at the same time, you're confident that those feelings will continue into your future. I want you to breathe in and breathe out, and then feel like you're taking all of these resources, ideas, and beliefs into your present as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connecting with you in the present, with a deep conviction that you have clarity as to the future that you desire and the resources to help make it happen. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken feeling determined, optimistic, resourceful, and motivated to take this vision of your future and immediately make progress, starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.